Welcome back for another Forza 7 Forzathon challenge, and I actually have a desire to play Forza Motorsport 7, so this achievement right here, it expires on January 12th, which is a Friday. We have a chance to win this Jaguar here, so the very first challenge, or part of this particular challenge, is to change your driver gear. So go to the driver gear tab and just change your gear, and it should progress right away, right? You should get the progression for the challenge. Ha ha ha! No, come on now. I had to restart my game, and then I got the progress for this part of the challenge. And the second part of the challenge, it's weird. It's like a challenge, but it's a challenge within a challenge. So I keep saying challenge, but it's really a part of the challenge. But whatever, you get my point. So complete a drag race. Just go to, obviously, once again, free play. Then you're going to want to change it to a drag scenario there. And there's only 4 environments that you can choose from. You can pick whichever one you want, but just do a quarter-mile drag. It'll be the shortest. You can use any car you want, which is fantastic. I would just do against one Drivatar, and this is actually the first time that I've went and done some drag racing in Forza 7, so I chose the Unicorn, and it was so much fun. Less than 8 seconds on the quarter-mile. That's just insane, but that thing sounds amazing, too. I don't know if you could hear it at all really in the background, but the main thing that I wanted to point out is after you do these races during Forzathon events, don't quit. Like usually I'll quit, hit next race, and then it'll take you, you can see here, you can see the Forzathon challenges from here, which I already knew, but I didn't really think about this. If you just hit next race, then you can just go and do the next challenge. So the final challenge, or final part of this Forzathon challenge, is to complete 5 laps at the test track airfield. So you just want to make sure that you go back to circuit racing, and then you're going to want to find the environment test track airfield. So once you find that, there's only one possible race that you can do for this, whatever you want to call it, the variation of the race. Just make it 5 laps, 1 Drivatar, and once again you can use any car. So go and complete those 5 laps, and can you believe it? The first try I won the Jaguar. I could not believe it. So this is the XKR-S GT, I believe, if I remembered correctly there. And this is a really cool car. Not gonna lie, I love the stock. There's only one stock paint option, but I really do like the white and black combination. Looks really good. Now, the one thing that does bother me about it, though, is when you go and try and paint the car, like I said, there's only one stock paint color, which I'm totally okay with, but I love tinting my windows, especially with a car with this design. I mean, the white and the black. But when you go to tint the windows, unfortunately the little vinyl on the hood goes away, and I was just like, are you serious? Like, why don't they let you just have an option like, okay, remove the vinyl or take it away? It shouldn't just take it away because you put tints on the car. It has nothing to do with that. So that's kind of annoying. Not sure why it's like that. It's definitely been with other cars as well, not just this one, but beautiful interior on this car. It does look like the seats are made of suede, and suede is probably my favorite seat interior, fabric, so I really like the interior of this thing. Red stitching looks very good. You certainly see more and more cars having some type of red stitching, but only other thing I gotta say about the car is I hate how, in general in this game with cars, you can't just remove spoilers. Like, if you know me well, I don't like huge spoilers, and this car, overall looks really good. The spoiler's okay even, but there should still be an option to remove the spoiler. It's kind of dumb that there's not, but after the Forzavista showcase here, I'm going to race this thing, a little 1-lap race, just me, no Drivatar, so I can actually play with this thing and not get bumped around. But it does drive pretty nice. It's rear-wheel drive, so the launch is a little iffy, and this thing weighs almost 4,000 pounds though, so it does feel a bit bulky and unresponsive going around sharper turns, but it still does feel fast, so I had fun driving this thing. It's definitely a pretty cool car. The braking does feel a little bit weak as well, but overall I enjoyed driving this thing, so I was very happy though. This Forzathon challenge, all I had to do was restart the game to get the driver gear, part of the challenge, and then I did the drag race. I actually did 2 drag races. The only reason I did it a second time, I didn't even check if the progress counted the first time around, but I actually forget the reason I did it a second time, but I chose to do it a second time just because whatever the reason was, I can't remember at the moment. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. But the final part it worked first try to actually win the car. I was super excited, and it made completing this Forzathon challenge so much more fun and just not annoying. I actually enjoyed completing this one and winning this car here. So just remember, this ends on January 12th, which is Friday. That's the last chance you're gonna have to win this Jaguar through this current Forzathon challenge. So I really hope that everyone enjoyed this video, and I hope that you found it to be helpful or useful, and that it made you aware of this particular Forzathon challenge. But thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Peace.